Do you know why one of the reasons that racial equity is so hard? It's because we have a hard time acknowledging racial inequity. We have a hard time saying words out loud like the word racism. The word racism is hard for us to say, hard stop, and even almost impossible for us to say with any regular cadence in workplaces. That's hard for us to acknowledge it. And perhaps it's hard for us to say and to acknowledge it because what we must swallow in doing so. Just the understanding of what has happened to people of color, structurally, institutionally, behaviorally, and the role that we might have played in the enablement of it. So racial equity is hard for so many reasons, but chief among them is because we have a hard time acknowledging the circumstances giving rise to it, or even that there is a such thing called racial inequity. In fact, we can say words like man, woman, sexism, but we have a hard time saying black, white, racism. And doing so doesn't mean that we have to swallow any guilt about it. We don't have to feel super bad about any of it. We just have to acknowledge that there is an inheritance. That is kind of the reality that we've all been fed since the inception of time, our time together as countrymen, that has been built upon the framework of a narrative that's assigned to Black and brown people that is tantamount to deficit, giving rise to racism, giving rise to racial inequity. So just practice saying the words out loud. Say the words out loud. Start there.